How's it going, Jemi's World is here. Yes, we are here and back with another video. We have another month to be great and another month to get this TBR down, okay? This is March and we have my March hopeful / delusional stack because your girl we just be throwing some books in here because we just want to get them in there and hope that we can reach them in the amount of time we have in the month. I have a couple arcs that I'm going to be reading this month, as well as a couple things on my TBR, as well as my honorable mentions. If you are new, make sure to comment I'm new in the comments. Again, if you want to stay connected and locked in, make sure to hit that like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell for all notifications of Jemi's World. We are going to get right into that. Let's go. The first book I will be reading is an arc I received off of NetGalley, and it is called The Influencer. This is by Anna Marie McLemore. This is supposed to be about a couple of teen influencers and how they literally burn down the head person in their household's house, literally, and now they are suspects in the mystery of who did it. I am the queen of a mystery and who did it and why. If they give me what they need to give me in this story, I will definitely be easily giving this book a 4 to a possible 5-star. This book publishes April 15th, 2025, and we're gonna see how it goes. The second arc that I received directly from the author, she is a new upcoming author. This is going to be her debut novel. This is called When Devils Sing. This is by Khan Carr, and it is supposed to be a mixture of Get Out in the Deep South and some horror elements, and just, it's going to be something that's going to be good, period. I'm excited. I want to go in blind, but just giving me that just of Get Out mixed with horror, mixed with the Deep South in Texas. I got a feeling I already know what kind of vibe it's going to give me. So I'm excited to get into this. I am always excited to hear about a debut author. She contacted me directly. I was so overjoyed and so grateful. I will definitely be reading this month. It's happening and you guys will be hearing it first on how I enjoyed it in my review. This book publishes May 27, 2025, and I cannot wait for you guys to get your hands on it. And I can't wait to check it out. The next arc I received again from NetGalley. It is called The Murder Machine. It is by Heather Graham. This book publishes April 29th, 2025. And it is supposed to be about AI controlling a house that is supposed to be a smart house. And something goes wrong, okay? So it's giving me the vibe when I was younger. If you were a Disney Channel kid like me, like Smart House and how you thought this is going to be good for your family, and then all of a sudden it just goes down the drain. I got a feeling it's going to be like more of a thriller horror-y than that, but we just got to wait and see. Overall, I can't wait to check this out. This is something that I know is going to be my bag, and you guys will be hearing it again right here first on how I feel about it. And the final book I received off of NetGalley, it is called Bed and Breakfast. This is a novella. This is by A.M. Klabash, and it is supposed to be a horror novel. That's all I know. Okay? The thing is with me, I like to go in blind in my stories, so I don't have any type of expectations or feel like, oh, I thought I was going to go this way based on the synopsis and how I interpret stuff. So I try to go in blind so I could just have a full-on surprise once I complete it. This book, based on the cover, got me, and that's why I requested it from NetGalley. And I'm excited to get into this one, and this one will definitely be getting read. It's very short, only has like 200 pages, so this will definitely be getting completed this month as well. And for my physical books, okay, so I have a compilation of a romance, a Black author, and a sci-fi. The first book we are going to check out is the second book in the Rebel Blue Ranch series. This is Swift and Saddled. If you know me, Dawn and Dusted was an ultimate banger. First romance I read, and it hit every mark it needed to hit for me. Swift and Saddled has the same male main character at that bar from Dawn and Dusted. Spoilers if you haven't read it. Meadowlark, Wyoming, but a new woman, okay? This is supposed to be about an interior designer who comes to Wyoming, who is supposed to be working on a home for this fella right here. What happened to the previous female main character? That's what I need to know, Lila Sage. When I read this book, it better be something good for me to be convinced it ended off on a good note or a bad one. I'm excited. The new female main character, based on the synopsis, seems like she doesn't want nothing to do with him. Anything outside of work, she's like, I'm good. So we'll see how their relationship goes. I am a queen for banter, so if it's some good banter, I'm in. Can't wait to check this out. And this series is just, based on the first book, is already great for me. We have a book by a new Black author that I have never read, but based on the synopsis, I'm like, yeah, this is gonna be funny in a crazy funny way. We have My Sister, the Serial Killer. This is by Onikan Braithwaite. If I said that wrong, I apologize. This is supposed to be about a sister who is unaliving her boyfriends, and this is the third boyfriend she's unalived. And her sister, who is not unaliving, is trying to help her clear this up. But the one who is unaliving her boyfriends is just acting like her boyfriends aren't missing. Like she's trying to take selfies on Instagram, and it's like, girl, what is wrong with you? So I got a feeling this is going to be messy. It's going to be a lot of things that they got to cover up. It's going to be pretty interesting. And I feel like it's going to be pretty quick and like fast paced. So I cannot wait to get into this because based on the synopsis, it had me quick. Then we have the last one that will possibly, I hope, fingers crossed, if March is better than February was for me, reading wise. Six of Crows. This is the first book in this series, and it is a mini series on Netflix. Definitely will be watching the show after I finish the books when I get time. And based on the synopsis, it's supposed to be about some guys doing this heist, and they're going to be using powers to get through it. And then all these things are going to be trying to pull them away from it. And it's supposed to be this big thing, and they're supposed to be coming together. It sounds like something that's going to be full of action and suspense and just something I need, because I haven't read a book that is giving me a bunch of like action in a way that it feels like a movie. So I can't wait to check this one out. Haven't heard any bad reviews about this at all. And y'all hear first if it's a banger and if y'all need to pick it up today. After the possible, I hope, guarantees on my TBR for this month, we have 3 honorable mentions. If you know me, my honorable mention stack is based on if any of the books I picked are a floppy flop, we're going to pick the ones that are going to be a guaranteed 3.75 and above, period. First book we have on this stack is The Book of Cold Cases. This is by Simone St. James. If you know me, I loved Sundown Motel. It will be imprinted in my brain forever. I heard this book was better than that. So I haven't read the synopsis. I'm not going to. I didn't read it on Sundown Motel. I'm not going to read it on this one. Based on the cover, it's giving me, it's going to be a mystery. It's going to be some. And we're going to definitely get into it if any of these other books are just not giving me the vibe that I need. So this definitely had to get added to the honorable mention because I know, based on Simone St. James' reputation, only on one book, that it's going to be a dub. The next book we have is the first book I purchased when I first got into the book community and got my bookshelves. We have A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. This is by Holly Jackson. This is a YA thriller, and this is a book people are up and down with the reviews with. I like this type of vibe and just the high school essence and the girl being the oddball one out. I love that type of energy if it's done correctly. So I had to put this one on the honorable mentions because it's been on my TBR for way too long. And on top of that, I have a feeling I'm gonna enjoy it. I think they have a mini series on Netflix as well. I like knowing when a book is inspiring TV shows or a book is inspiring movies. I like to compare the two and see which one's better. And I just love this type of trope. I'm not a big YA reader, but when I am, it has to have the setting, which is like in the high school, the drama, the oddball underdog trying to pull up and come out and like destroy shit. Like, I love that. So I can't wait to see what this one's going to be about. Honorable mentions, really got a feeling it could be up there with the 3.75 to 4 star. And the last book. This is a book I purchased a little bit a while ago. Hasn't been on the TBR for too long, but I can't stop looking at it. It's giving me Dexter vibes. But after I read the synopsis, I'm like, okay, bro might just be like completely weird and not realize he's weird. We have none other than One of the Good Guys. This is by Aramita Hall, and I got a feeling this book is going to be very weird, and I'm into the weird fiction right now. I love it. I love when it has me just stop and think, like, how does that even make sense? I love when the writing's like, how does this even go with what we're talking, like the synopsis or what we're doing? Like, what's happening right now? I like being a little bit confused, but then it's still going in the right direction to like give me that like extra push to complete and give me that bang, you know? So got a feeling this is going to be in the 4 to 5 star little bracket. And based on this quote right here, that's what got me. We're going to read it. It says, if most men claim to be good, why are most women still afraid to walk home alone at night? Yeah. We'll see. This one is definitely going to get picked up. And it might get picked up first if any of the other books are giving me the L factor. But just based on that quote, why are women scared to walk home at night? So that was my March hopefuls. Let me know in the comments if you have read any of these books, including my honorable mentions. And let me know what you're looking forward to reading in March. And make sure you guys, again, stay connected and locked in. Thank you so much for always supporting and spreading love. Thanks.